Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
Principal Wells, I know this looks bad.
Thank you for your validation, Miss Price. May I continue? With your permission?
Sorry.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it. It means... you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice but to...
I made her do it.
What?
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 Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far.
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction,
Mr.
don't you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school.
No way is Rachel missing the play for me. But thanks to her acting skills, I'll have to go down in flames if I want to fix this. Get your head out of your ass, Wells.
Chloe!
You seriously think yesterday was Little Miss Sunshine's idea? Fine. Mr. Wells, I'm sorry for exposing the flaws in your campus security. This must be very embarrassing for you.
I've heard enough. Rachel, you were clearly trying to cover for your classmate. I appreciate the motive, but I appreciate honesty more. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
You will not be removed from the play.
Was that so hard?
Thank you.
And Miss Price, I came into today's meeting planning to suspend you for the rest of the school year, with a chance for reinstatement in the fall.
And now?
You are expelled.
What? No.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Oh my goodness. That was good. Damn, David looks like a slouch. Like, literally looks like a slouch. He is not standing up very straight, which is kind of weird considering he's military.
Later, Skip.
Later.
Great.
Looks like David's here. Awesome.
Well, that'll be interesting. Yeah, whatever.
Max would have loved this shit.
The future needs excellence. Because of a generous grant from the Prescott Foundation, Blackwell will be offering several new courses next fall designed to nurture the artistic gifts of its students. Art 101, okay then. Visual concepts, intro to composition, intro to ceramics, intermediate Photoshop, intro to character modeling and animation, photography, independent study asterisk, by invitation only. Special thanks to Carolyn Prescott. If any of you want to read it, there it is. Joy. Well, since I'm now a, Alright then.
Blackwell's criminal element strikes again. Better go before Wells pins it on me.
Drug-free zone, huh?
Drugs are free here. Man, why didn't anyone tell me before?
Well, because you actually read the fine print, unlike some people. Oh, so this is what I can graffiti, huh?
I guess these stage lights are for the Tempest.
Oh god, do I really want to do this? This is gonna bite me on the ass later, isn't it? Why the hell not? Let's do it.
What could the Tempest use more of?
Anarchy! I like it.
All that's left is to get arrested.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Right.
But whenever I needed to bum one, no one here smokes. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
No more extracurricular activities. No more curricular activities either.
And we can't see it because we've been expelled. Shit. I just realized.
Maybe they'll use my scholarship money to finally fix this pothole.
Well, probably not, knowing Blackwell. Oh, it's Elliot. What do you know?
I guess this fire is no joke. Still can't believe Rachel started it.
High alert. Due to a forest fire in the area, Arcadia Bay is on high safety alert. High fire safety alert. Know your role. Number 1, respond to fire alarms immediately in an orderly fashion. 2, review your emergency exit locations in school and at home. 3, discuss emergency protocol with your parents or guardians. Do your part to help keep Arcadia Bay safe. Well, looks like we owe Elliot an apology.
Elliot and I have gone to school together since we were in kindergarten. Until today.
Wow, you've known him that long? Well, may as well say hi.
Hey, Elliot.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning? Nothing good, I bet.
I was expelled.
Wait, really? Holy shit!
I know. I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Do you want a hug?
No thanks.
Let's not make a big deal out of this.
Oh, sorry. Right, yeah. Was Rachel Amber involved?
Yeah.
And let me guess, did she get off scot-free?
Well, yeah. But she tried to cover for me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
I thought I should come early to grab tickets. For the Tempest? You said we might see it together.
Oh, right. Good call.
Did you get my text? About hanging out afterwards?
No, I didn't look.
Sorry, Elliot, but I'm probably gonna hang out with Rachel. You
That's
know,
not...
post-show celebration and whatever.
Oh, cool. That makes sense.
I better go. My mom is waiting to sick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Yeah. Later.
In a weird way, Elliot reminds me of myself.
Another letter to Max. That I'll never send. At least Journal Max won't abandon me the way real Max did.
The reason I say Elliot reminds me of me is simply the fact that I've been close friends with people who were delinquents, you might say, and none of my friends ever got expelled, but a lot of things happened where I was seriously concerned for their well-being. And yeah, that look is very familiar to me. I've given it plenty of times.
My other vehicle is trauma.
Oh, good God. You know, if Chloe's life wasn't so shitty, I could use a little more of her sarcasm.
Someone's trying a bit too hard with those bumper stickers.
A little bit. Really? That's a lot of pissheads and Satan's dong, whatever. Oh, look, beer bottles.
That's what they do best here at Blackwell. Empty things out and toss them aside.
Jesus, Chloe. I mean, I won't argue with that point, but Jesus, Chloe.
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts.
Touche on that one.
Wells's car. Crushing spirits must pay pretty well.
A ham. Why? Is that a joke by the developers, or is there a different meaning behind that? That actually says a ham. What the fuck? Oh my god, I love the attention to detail. Okay. Don't Nod, I still feel like Don't Nod had the better Life is Strange, but god damn, Deck 9 did a really nice job with this prequel.
3 guesses whose bike this is, and they all start with Miss Grant.
Darwin is my homeboy?
I guess I will miss one thing about this place.
Miss Grant, that was her name. Darwin is my homeboy? Oh my god, I love it. Nicola T, awesome. What is that? Okay, I gotta read the rest of these. My other vehicle can do the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. Oh god. Oh my god, this is so bad. Don't make me use my teacher voice. What's the last one?
3 guesses whose bike this is, and they all start with Miss Grant. Damn. I guess I will miss one thing about
Science doesn't care what you believe. Oh my god, I'm so done. Oh shit. Oh my god, what is with all these texts? Okay. Okay, members of the Blackwell community, please be advised that a fast-moving wildfire has been recently sighted in the vicinity of Culmination State Park. I have spoken with the Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, who do not believe any evacuations are necessary at this time, as the Blackwell campus is not within the affected area or the fire's current projected path. Please utilize caution while traveling to and from campus. Faculty and staff have been asked to waive punctuality requirements for all sports and extracurricular activities this weekend. Why is that? Huh. Okay then. ABFW alert system, that's probably about the wildfire. Urgent fire weather update, Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, that was at 2 in the morning. Arcadia Bay, Oregon, 2:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday, May 8th, 2010. Active Class D wildfire not contained. Use caution, check local media for road closures. Now, come to think of it, I don't know what the classes of wildfire are, which is kind of weird considering I used to live in California. Anyway, stuff from Rachel. Let's see. 1 in the morning. Wow, so they were long gone before they ever even noticed the fire. Made it into my house without seeing either of my parents. Sweet, you were born to be a spy, jumping out of trains and shit. Oh man, we'd make such a great team. No enemy viewfinder would ever be safe from you again. Haha, meanwhile you're deep undercover as a passed out person. Lol, today was unforgettable, some of it sucked. Yeah, you know what doesn't suck? What? You. You also don't suck, I know. We should probably sleep, got Wells tomorrow morning. Yeah, my fault. Worth it, Wells blows, that meeting hella sucked. You're hella weird, you are. Seriously, it's okay, yesterday was worth it. Aww. Wow, they just bonded. That's kind of insane. Ugh, excuse me. Mikey. Sorry about Drew? Oh, shit. Mikey and Drew are brothers. Okay, not your fault. So you got the geek and then you got the jock. That's interesting. My brother's not always an asshole, just most of the time. Forget it. Well, at least you tried standing up for him. I think if he knew that, he'd appreciate it. Steph. This is Chloe, blah 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 blah. Hey, heads up, Wells is on the warpath. Hell's fitting. Oh no! Seriously, just trying to help. Haha, we replicants gotta stick together. Oh my god. Elliot. Let's see. Let's talk later. Holy shit, did you get Wells' text about fire? You okay? Yeah, you? Oh yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after Tempest, you want to hang out? Okay. And then Mom. Your school called, I think I know why. Or I think you know why. We have a meeting tomorrow with Principal Wells. I need you to do better. Chloe Elizabeth Price. You can ignore me all you want, but there will be hell to pay when you get home. Chloe, did you hear there's a fire? Please text me so I don't worry. Chloe, are you okay? Chloe, please. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. Come by curfew. We have that meeting early tomorrow. Again, Chloe, really am at my wit's end with you. Did any of this... Oh, this time period was probably when she passed out in the junkyard. And this, I'm guessing, was when she was on her way home with Rachel. And they just never said anything. Whoa, we got a lot of entries now. Alright then. David and Joyce. Despite my mom's best efforts, I don't actually hate her. I know shit's been rough since Dad died. Money's tight, her job as a waitress at a diner isn't exactly glamorous, and I'm clearly not all about the whole going to school thing. But why does she have to make things so much harder on the both of us? She acts like if I smoke pot, or when I skip out to go catch an awesome show, it's somehow a personal attack on her. She should be happy that I'm self-medicating and not going postal on everyone. She never used to be this way when Dad was around. She could actually be cool. I think we've read this already, but I'll read it again anyway. I've tried to express these concerns to my mom. Yet every week it seems the virus spreads to yet another corner of her life. I'm starting to worry that the David flu is the kind of disease that kills its host. Oh, never mind. But lately there's a hairy dick monster she let into the house that's fucking everything up. David Madsen, a jobless, brainless, dickless little shit with a hard-on for the military and a promise to whip me into shape. Asshole. Try to express these concerns, blah blah. Okay, I think we read the stuff about Max. Oh, okay, so it was Elliot that had the... Why do they have skulls? Alright then. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is pretty not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douchers sometimes, but I get the sense that he's mostly a lone wolf. Like this chick. Similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history, but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there really wasn't much to it. I think I was just bored. Or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. I don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He's constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure we have that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it seems almost like he's studying me. I can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or just get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm also not sure how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. I love that. I wonder who they got to actually make these drawings, because these are some pretty cool little diary stuff. Diary things. Oh well. Okay, we read about Frank, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mikey and Steph. Oh shoot, this is Mikey? Alright. Has kissed girls, has not kissed. Ever. I can never decide if Steph is the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both? She's definitely queen of the indoor kids, with all their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I just noticed that this has a face. I guess her dad is a video editor. She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle. And I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she's into girls, and she doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. Mikey North is the captain of Steph's fan club, and the two of them can be found huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mikey would be the nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In the real world, if someone messed with Mikey, they'd be in deep shit. Mikey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. The truth is, Mikey is one of the few genuinely nice people in this place. Although, every once in a while, he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. No idea where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? 6th level flaming gauntlet of awesomeness. Oh my goodness. James and Rose. You can't trust normal people. Just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet, but he also turns out to be a cheating dickwad. Come to think of it, maybe that is normal? What sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seem to get along really well before. James is the new district attorney in Arcadia Bay, which is the reason Rachel's family moved up here from Orange County. Despite his job, James doesn't act like an uptight law enforcer all the time, unlike some wannabe father figures I know. Rose, Rachel's mom, also seems pretty decent. She certainly really loves Rachel and James. Poor lady. Love her tears. Well then. Whatever happens with Rachel's family, it still seems like she really does love her parents. And maybe that's all that matters? I'd certainly rather have a cheating dickwad dad than a dead one. Yeah. Dunno. At least then you can talk things out with him later on. Drew North is Mikey's older brother, and the two of them couldn't be more different. Drew is a legit jock, like the type that spends hours a day in the gym and has nicknames for his biceps. I've never been to a Bigfoot's game, but I hear he's actually really good at throwing stuff into other stuff, or whatever. Basketball goes into hoop, football goes into ass, pretty sure. Oh my god, that's great. Mikey told me that Drew was planning to go to college on an athletic scholarship, which is good because their family is even poorer than mine. Their dad was one of the fishermen who lost his job because of the Prescott Corporation. As you might imagine, this put Nathan on Drew's shit list. Not a good list to be on. In the war between a meathead and a shithead, does anyone win? Anyway, I don't think Drew's really a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't know. It's like we exist in two completely different planes of existence that happen to be in the same school. Happy to keep it that way. And Nathan Prescott, all-around douchebag and tortured soul. Nathan Prescott is the golden child of the Prescotts, Arcadia Bay's oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful family, as they love reminding everyone. Nathan's dad does something nautical related. I think it has to do with murdering baby seals and turning them into death rays for the military, but I can't remember the details. Whatever the case, there's a lot of people in this town who hate the Prescotts, including all the fishermen he put out of work. And you do not want to mess with fishermen. They smell. Nathan is odd. He's extremely privileged, yet dark and brooding. Even though he's a dick, I can't help feeling bad for him sometimes. He's really just a weird little dude trying to figure out his shit. But he has to pretend to be all this stuff he's clearly not, like an athlete or a cool kid. You can tell it fucks him up inside. Of course, the best cure for feeling bad for Nathan is to actually talk to Nathan. Then you remember what a wonderfully punchable face those Prescott genes gave him. Ding! And Rachel. Action! How do you describe Rachel Amber? I've been trying to find the right words ever since we met. The crazy thing about Rachel is that I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight-A student, beloved by everyone at school, including students and teachers. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mom support her in. It all sounds like a recipe for awfulness. And yet, Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met. And that's not just because when we met, she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show. But it's just this feeling she gives off. Like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck, it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon. Like a stamp collection or a love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. But not right meow. Okay, and now for some very depressing journal entries. Let's see. I don't remember how many of these I read already. I don't think we read half of this. Alright. Okay. You know how things with Mom seemed like they couldn't get any worse? Ha! The sad truth is, I suddenly have to choose between being nice or being honest with her. Because I can't be both. But how can I be honest with her about Mustache without her lashing out at me for it? And why am I the only one concerned about this hostile takeover of our house? Today it's a toolbox and pot roast. Tomorrow it's... I should stop there for sanity's sake. And yeah, I know Mom is stressed about money issues, but that still doesn't justify her horrible taste in men. Also, Mom knows I've been skipping, which sucks, but in a way it makes me feel better about it. Does that make me a bad person? That I don't feel bad about fucking off, just relieved that I don't have to waste the energy to lie about it anymore? On second thought, don't answer that. Chloe, the no good, very bad person. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yup, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was like a tell me how things are gonna be from now on opportunity. I tried to shut him up, but he powered through with his stupid lecture about life and war and, I don't know, soup? I wasn't really paying attention. I had a dream about Dad again. The one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Okay, that is a serious point of contention that I had with this game, and they address it in this journal entry. So, in the original game, what we see is that Max is with Chloe the day that her dad dies, that Chloe's dad dies. And Chloe's dad is by himself when that happens. But in the dream, Chloe's with her dad. So this right here clarifies that it was just a dream and that Chloe wasn't actually there when it happened. What I don't know is that I don't think they actually ever clarified what the accident was in the first game. They said it was a car accident, but they didn't specify what actually happened. So I guess they had the liberty in this game to flesh it out, and it ended up being a train. God, that's got to be horrifying. That just reminds me of that scene in Fried Green Tomatoes early on, where I think it was the older brother that gets run over. Buddy. Yeah. Anyway. Max! Have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? What? Oh my god. What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh my god, Chloe, you are... Oh my gosh, you're crazy. I love it. Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and an ass beating by Drew, football jock and all-round angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice as always. He wanted to hang out, as always. And I was non-committal, as always. Poor guy. He's super persistent. Must be hard trying to give a shit about me. Speaking of giving a shit, I still refuse to play Steph and Mikey's nerd games. I mean, they're cool and all, I just don't have the energy to care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little a shit I give these days, but that would mean giving a shit, wouldn't it? Chloe, the Catch-22. Yeah, this sounds like serious depression right here. I know, I've been there. Max, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch. Here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. I told her true love is bullshit, of course. Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, actually seemed to agree with me. Then Rachel brought me into her dressing room. Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give a fuck. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involves jumping into a train. You know, like kids ditched school in the 60s. The 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there will be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, love doctor. Yeah, I didn't read any of these. Max. Did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and oh god, can I take it back? Sorry for lying, please, the guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class in school. I feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous. She's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She called bullshit on my made-up cat allergy. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool, sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then we jumped off of it and wound up in some crazy-ass park north of town. No big deal. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Arcadia Bay. 94. Oh my goodness. Max, with all this Shakespeare shit going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard, and nothing really rhymes with Rachel. Which seems fitting, given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious making up dialogue for them. And I actually held my own mocking some tight shorts wearing Speedwalker. After we watched some old couple suck face, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves. So we hatched a plan to steal wine from these yuppie picnickers. And since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. My acting fell short this time. Thankfully, I can still snatch and run with the best of them. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe the Unsober. Seriously, who does the art for this stuff? This is really good. Max. I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life. The next moment she's acting all weird and withdrawn, and my awkward attempts to fix it only made things worse. Because of course they did. But wait, that's not all, because as soon as Rachel leaves, I find a car. My dead dad's fucking car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So I smashed it up, obviously. And then I passed out and had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park, and Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day? Chloe, the twisted, shattered, and ugly. Oh boy. Max. When did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I ask because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye bay. But instead of just ghosting it like someone I know, we're gonna leave a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means burning a fucking forest down. I know, crazy. But guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In not unrelated news, I finally got my ass kicked out of Blackwell. But at least I managed to keep Rachel from getting booted from her play. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. So yeah, burning bridges literally and academically. That's how you make an exit, woman. Chloe, the exit wounder. Wow. Okay. And here's the letter she was talking about. Dear Max, Dad got me the stationery one day when I complained about wanting to send an email and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write Max. Oh, okay, this is the original letter. Jeez, that was all the way back in March. Damn. God, I feel so bad for Chloe. I feel really bad for Chloe. Hold and see. Alright then. Oh, it was a bird.
I should probably get this over with and talk with Mom.
No, I want to talk with the bird first. So if we get close enough... Hi there. Stay put. I just want to look at you, bud.
Okay. Yeah. Bye. Elitist Blackwell bird.
Wow, Chloe. Okay, you need to get over yourself a little bit, hon. Won't lie. Really?
At least I'll have plenty of free time to take up skateboarding again. If I feel like it.
Yeah. Alright, well, we got our first piece of graffiti out of the way.
It's about damn time.
David, please.
You know what? Shut up, punk ass. Chloe has worn off on me.
Mom is clearly fighting to hide her disappointment. Which, of course, just makes this worse.
Alright, guys. Let's have the conversation of a lifetime. What's up?
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
Yeah? Can we please do this later? I don't know, my ring fingers kind of wanted to tap that A. Oh, I wish for the days when I was 10 again, and I didn't have connotations for that. A and D, I'm screwed either way. I'm sorry. I should probably be treating this with a little more respect. Can we do this later?
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
And who do you expect to handle things for you? Your mother?
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
I really want to say she's my mother, but knowing Chloe, I'm afraid it's going to come out in a really not good way. I wish I knew when the last checkpoint was. I really don't want to go through all that again, though. Fuck it.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? Like how to have no job?
Ooh.
Or how to be a soldier?
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
Wow.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
I can't say the right one. I can't say someone needed my help. That's just too low.
There's nothing wrong with waiting tables, Mom.
Chloe, I'm proud to wait tables because it means you can be whatever you want to be. But what is that, Chloe? What do you want?
Maybe... I don't know yet.
Maybe you've had long enough to figure it out.
I am 22 and I still don't know what I want to do, so shut up.
All is for the two of you to start getting along.
Chloe, I care about Joyce very much. I'm willing to forgive you for the incident yesterday. If you improve your attitude going forward.
Incident? What incident?
I'll just say, we had a rather frank discussion.
Touché.
But with an apology, I'm willing to start over.
I'll give it a shot.
Sure. Reset button pressed.
I am glad to hear it. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Oh boy.
Mom.
Chloe, I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
Mom, you can't be serious.
David and I have discussed it, and we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh start.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
This is not the fresh start that Chloe or I bargained for. I don't know if Chloe would comply or refuse to this. Because this is not what she anticipated. Certainly not what I anticipated. I feel like she'd refuse. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's what my finger's doing. Let's do it.
Sure. Here you go. Show me a warrant, asshole.
You watch
Jesus.
too much television. Your refusal to comply is as good as an admission.
I admit to you being a fascist, and I don't take orders from fascists. What happened to trust being a two-way street?
That was before you were expelled.
Wow.
Somewhere along the way, we lost our trust.
This is not the way to get it back. Not at all.
Okay.
That's it? She's basically admitted her guilt, and you're letting her off the hook?
I am not letting her off the hook. I am trying to find a way for us to move on. We need a new beginning. A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
That's not
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Oh, God.
No fucking way!
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
Fuck David.
Mom, I know I fucked up. I'm a fuck-up. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry? You don't even know what you're apologizing for.
There's
I've been
too
shutting
much
you
to
out even
apologize
though
for.
I've needed you, and you need me, and I know that. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me. I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
They had that before her dad died. Ugh.
Hey!
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.